Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a really amazing thrift haul. A pig on it, and I think it's used for like a little salt basin, and I think this is the most I've spent at Goodwill in a long time, so. So I'm going to start off this thrift haul with some vintage books that I found, and I found 2 green ones and 1 blue one, and this is the first one, and this is the side of it. I thought it was really neat. Here is the blue one I found, and I just loved the cover on it, and there is the side. And then this one, those I paid about $1 for, and this one I paid $8 for, which is the most that I've ever paid for a book, but I really loved the cover. The deer caught my eye right away, and there is the side of it, so it would be great displayed just the side, or you could also display it this way, and I just thought it was really neat. And just to show you the inside of it, there is some writing there, and it says Amy 1935. And there is another really pretty picture. So this is probably another one of my favorite books that I've gotten so far. I also found this item, and it was $12, but I loved just the chippy paint on it, and I loved that you could use it as a stand, and it also opens up so you can use it as storage. And there is the back. So I thought this was a really neat piece to use for display. I also found this item, which I know isn't old because it does have a sticker on the bottom, but I love how it looks old with all the crazing. And this was $3 at Goodwill. And I just thought it was a great stand for either a plant or anything else. So I'll probably use this on my bookshelf. I also picked up this blue and white onion plate, and I already have some teacups that match it, and I know it's really chipped, but I just thought it was still really beautiful. And there is the back of it. I also picked up this ironstone piece, and I just think it is really pretty. I love the side of it. I found these 2 really tiny teacups, which I'm hoping are going to fit in the jars I have on my kitchen counter with my sugar and flour, so that I can use these inside as dippers. I also found this jar, and I just loved the shape of it, and I thought it was really neat. Unfortunately, Goodwill marked it at $10, which I think is a little crazy, but I just loved it so much that I still decided to get it. And there was this original tag inside, which it was $25 at some antique vendor booth, which I'm guessing is why Goodwill marked it at $10. But it says November 30th, 1858, so I thought that was a really neat piece. I can use it to put flowers in for the spring. Also picked up this little basket, which was $3, but I loved the color of the wicker and I thought it was a great storage basket. I found these 2 wooden spindles. I'm not sure the exact name, but I'm just gonna call them spindles for now. And they were $2 each. And I already have 2 of these, so I thought they would look great as a little collection. This next piece I was really happy to find, and it is a old horse trophy, and I think the top of it is just really neat. I'm not crazy about this blue part, but the bottom does have marble, and then I'm not crazy about this part either. I paid $4 for this, so I am thinking I am going to either paint these 2 sections maybe gold or get some rub and buff and try that. I've never tried rub and buff before, so I thought about maybe getting some of that. But this is the horse trophy, so it is pretty large and it's quite heavy because of the marble. So I will spruce this up and use it as a decoration piece in my living room. Sticking to the horse theme, I found a pillow with a horse on it. It's kind of westerny. It's giving me Western vibes, but I do have like a cabin, cottage, Western theme going on in my living room. I have a very eclectic style, so I thought this would go perfect on our leather chair that we have. One of the larger items that I found is this lamp, and I was really happy to find it with the pleated lampshade already on it. And then it has this brass base, and you put 2 light bulbs inside. So I thought this was a really nice lamp, and it's pretty heavy, and I paid $10 for this at Goodwill. I also found this item, which my mom was laughing at me for buying it because it is so broken, but I just think it is so neat, and I can't wait to put it in my living room as a decoration piece. I believe it is like a vintage harp, and it is $10. $10 is what I paid for it, and somebody already actually put a hook on there, which I just noticed, to hang it on the wall. I just thought it was really neat. I've never seen one before, and you can tell it's really old. There's some of the detailing on it. It definitely needs to be cleaned up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like leave the strings or if I should cut the broken strings off, probably. So there's that piece. Pretty big, and it was $10. Another really large item that I found were these vintage polo sticks, which I just think are really neat and are going to go great with the horse theme I have in my living room right now. And these are the handles to them. So I just love these. I think they're so cool. I love all the character they have. So I will show you when I put these in my living room. I also picked up this little white dish with a pig on top for the lid. And I think this would be great to use in the kitchen to put salt in. And you can just get it as needed. I also found this candle, and it was originally $18 and I got it for $4, and it is actually brand new. So I was really happy to find a new candle and for a great price. And I just love like the way it looks. So I'm gonna be using this in my kitchen. The last item I found was what really caught my eye at the store when I was at Goodwill, and I was just shocked to find it. I actually like gasped when I found it, and I'm sorry I wasn't videotaping when I found it at that exact moment, but it is this soup tureen with pheasants on it. I think it is gorgeous. I love the staining on it and crazing. I paid $8 for this. Obviously, Goodwill put price tags all over this thing, so I have to do a good cleaning on it. There is the inside of it, extremely stained. And this is the bottom. The lettering and everything, it just doesn't seem old to me, but it looks old, and I love the pheasants on it. So I'm going to display this piece on my bookshelf.